One of the things that I realized is that it's really, really important in supply chain to have depth and breadth of knowledge. I lead the grocery and snacks end-to-end supply chain at Conagra. I've been with the business for almost a year and a half now. I was a frontline manager, frontline leader in a manufacturing environment at PepsiCo, and I really, really enjoyed coming into the plant floor day in and day out and being able to tweak things and continuously improve and see the outcome. That ability to deliver instantaneous results was really, really exciting for me. But as I continued to grow my career, one of the things that I realized is that it's really, really important in supply chain to have depth and breadth of knowledge. And so I started to gravitate towards roles that allowed me to build breadth while also continuing to grow in depth. And so by being able to connect the dots across the end-to-end supply chain, it's really, really powerful in terms of making decisions and understanding the trade-offs of the choices that you make across the end-to-end. I spent the early part of my career in a variety of different manufacturing roles out on the plant floor, from a processing leader to a packaging leader to a logistics leader. I then gravitated into more corporate supply chain roles. I had the opportunity to be a project manager where I was able to lead a team of folks to take an idea all the way to the shelf at a customer, which allowed me to kind of see the challenges and see how much actually has to go into innovation and making a product for an end consumer, which was really cool. I am a very shy person by nature, and so one of the things that I learned as I grew into more senior leadership roles is that I have to use my voice. And so one of the biggest challenges I faced as I continued to grow my career was this idea that I have to speak up, right? And I have to use my voice, and I have to have an opinion. And so it was really hard for me in some cases to come out of my shell and really open myself up to that vulnerability of speaking early and speaking loud around my opinions and my point of view. Every time I have the opportunity to influence a young person's career and either move them into the supply chain function and get them excited about the opportunity to work in a manufacturing environment or within the broader supply chain is really exciting. And I love coaching and developing and mentoring others. I've had many mentors over my career. And all of them have played different roles at different times. I had a mentor early on who taught me how to use my voice, and that was really powerful for me and really helped accelerate my career in a meaningful sort of way. I had a mentor later on in my career who pushed me to go take chances, right? Take that chance that I didn't think I could take and go for it. And that was really powerful as well. And then more recently, I had a mentor who pushed me into a role that I never dreamed I would be able to go do, and then supported me along the way. And because of that, I am where I am today. My work-life balance has always been a challenge for me, and it's something that I'm always conscious of, and I try to be incredibly intentional, especially as my career has continued to grow. If I'm working on nights and weekends, my team's going to think they have to as well, and that's absolutely not what I want, right? I want a team who's going to be able to balance their home life and their work life just as well as I can, and it's something that I recognize that I set the example and I'm the role model for others in terms of that, and so I always try to make sure that I take the time to be, when I'm home, be home, when I'm at work, be at work, and be very, very intentional about those boundaries. For young professionals just starting out in their career, I would encourage them all to be bold, right? Take those chances and don't be afraid to step into a role that makes you uncomfortable. That's how you're gonna learn, that's how you're gonna grow, that's how you're gonna develop, and that's how you're gonna find true enrichment in the work that you do.